Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome to habloMoney, to my new subbies and to my old subbies. I appreciate you all here. Thank you again. Today we're going to do a little something different. I think I mentioned yesterday I'm summoned to jury duty, so I'm trying to compile a few videos and I am extremely excited about this one. This is my first, I guess, month-end check-in. I'm not sure what you call this, but we're going to find out how much we saved for the month between end of June and July. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get started. Before I get started, I just wanted to recap in one of my first videos, I mentioned my goals between June and November is going to be to fund back to school, holidays, meaning Christmas, and catch up on some challenges that I had previously, fund half or more of my month ahead. We're still working on that one, and the 1K challenge I started and then recapped this one, so this one is already not on the list. So we're gonna try to catch up. But for the sake of this video, I just want to quickly say I printed this little note out. I forgot the owner, but I'll try to cap them in the description. I appreciate you all so much and hope you continue to take this budgeting journey with me. As you all know, we're on a saving kick here, and that's what we're trying to do. So let's get started counting to see how much we saved. So I'm not sure how quick I'll count this, if I'll speed up through the challenges, and then you can meet my binders because we're actually going to be able to fund the sinking funds that I've been talking about since June. And I haven't been able to put in any money. So for Corper, I'm not sure how everyone does these, but we are going to go ahead and count all these dollars. So we're going to just recap the amount for the last like 6 weeks. So we have a total of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That means 23 challenges completed. $23, my friends. Wow. And we're going to count, and I want to thank my mom for this little bag. I'm not very religious, but this is a Bible verse. She's clothed in strength, dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So let's see if that is correct, my friends. Small and large, here we go. Woo! So exciting. So for this one, should have saved us $85. And that one comes from Easy Budget, so it was her July savings. So I'll put that there. This one came from Savings with Grace and should have saved us $65. This one should have saved us $54. And this one came from Soft Life Budgeting. This one saved us $45. It was a LemonIvy recycled challenge. This one came from MyBabyWhale, Summer Coming. This one would have saved us, let's see, $23. This one was Making My Soul Happy. I believe it saved us $11 from ByAmyPlans. Whoops. This one saved us a total of $20. It was mini. This came from MyBabyWhale as well. This one came from AmyPlans as well, and I believe this saved us a total of $15. Ooh, I'm so excited. This one came from Angie's Finance and should have saved us $30. I think I stopped adding, didn't I? We'll just add what we have. This one came from Beezy's Things. It was for the road trip girlies and should have saved us, I believe, 40. Yeah, 40 if I'm not mistaken. This one came from MyBabyWhale and should have also saved us $40. $40 there. This one was a mini that I had from a really long time ago. It was from Simply Touch Co. Should have saved us $120. Okay. This was from my Pocahontas series that we finished in the beginning of July for a total of $75. This one should have saved us $36 from Becca Budget's 777. This one from Little Sister Savings, another Pocahontas series, should have saved us $64. Looks like that is correct. This one was from Steph's on a Budget and should have saved us $75. 60. That's about right. This one, another Pocahontas series finalized challenge, was from Tanya's Budget and Chaotic Life. Should have saved us $75. That's about right. And our last one that we finished yesterday should have given us 60 bucks. It's from MyBabyWhale. So let me clean this up and figure out where I allocated, and then we'll count all of that money. All right, my friends. I'll speed up this process, but we will allocate all this cash. Okay, my friends, this one I'm not going to count as a save because, like I mentioned before, this is sort of a collection. These are, I use like sequential $5 bills. So, but we did save $260 in this one. I'm just going to count on here and then just check how much we have in cash. That should equal the same amount. So we should have had 15 for that one, 11 for that one. We said 23 for that one. 85 for that one, 20 for that one, 40 for this one, 45 for this one, 40 for this one, 30 for this one, 65, 54, 120, 75, 64, 36, wow, 75 plus 60 plus 75, you guys, $933. This is insane. And here I thought I saved like 600 bucks. Wow. I hope you're just as excited as me. This makes a big difference. In 6 weeks, 933, give or take, plus the 140 that we kind of didn't count. It's amazing. That's over $1,000 in less than a month. And that's not counting what we saved for our polar bear challenges and Christmas. So that's a big chunk of change. So let's go ahead and count, and we should have a total of $933. Let's see if that's true. All right, so let's get started with our 20s. Let's clear this up. 933 is the number we want to hit. 2, 4, I should count them right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 40. So 640 in 20s. Wow, wow, wow. I am in shock. I'm in shock. In 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 plus 70 equals 710. And 5s, oh, let's see some crispy ones here. Let's go with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, plus 60. That's 870. And this should be the remaining. Let's see how many we have in singles. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 933. Wow, wow, wow. I am amazed. I'm gonna put fireworks here. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that deserves a big cha-ching for us in July. So let me get my binders out and allocate some of these funds. That's what this is for. Friends, so what I've done is kind of jiggled around and see. I've already pre-calculated, this was a while ago, how much my goals are for each. I'm not sure if you can see that. How much my goal is for each of the binders, and I've just kind of categorized the cap amount for each of the envelopes that I currently have. This may or may not change. For the sake of the video, we're just going to go ahead and apply what we've already pre-positioned for each. So for our month ahead, we know we want to get ahead, and I'm just going to pull out some money from this 933. I am going to take 150 out. I am going to a show with my daughter and my sister. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and 10. So we're going to use some of that money to enjoy ourselves. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 50, 150 for the Latin show. I am also going to be going to the movies with my baby. Our movie is actually coming out. I don't know if you guys know what Freaky Friday is, but that's our movie. We usually watch it together, and Freakier Friday is part 2 with the sequel coming out, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to take my baby to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and y'all, movies are expensive now. Can't just go for like 40 bucks anymore. 100 bucks at least between tickets and popcorn, but you know, whatever's left will reapply here. So I'm gonna minus 100 there. That's gonna leave us $683. I'm also going to be taking out $45 for a printer. As I mentioned before, I want to support all my beautiful community here, and I appreciate you all your Ko-fi shops and Etsy's, and I'm here for it. So I am going to invest $45 in a printer so that we can do some stuff. So that's more minus 45. That still leaves us a good chunk of $638. And this supports small and minis. What I think I'm going to do is allocate for 4 weeks $100. But I'm going to use these as my template. So this summer challenge was 15 bucks. I'm going to take 15 bucks out of there. We're going to save that for mini challenges. Okay. I'm sorry, that was 11. This one was 15. I'll take 11. Also to support small. There's another extra challenges was $23. And what I'll do is, since we had our corporate, ooh, wow, I'm so sorry. Our corporate was $23. That's what we're going to be using for that. So those are all to support small. So that's minus, I'm not going to count that, minus 15 minus 11 equals $612. That's what we should have. So back to school, I am not going to fund. And here is why. I was not anticipating having child support money in the last 2 months. And because it's coming in slowly, I've already allocated $250 for my daughter's school shopping. If in fact I don't get any more child support, we will fund back to school. But in the interim, I am going to use that money for her because it's her money. So that's what I will do. So far, I have funded $250 that are in the bank, and we will just whatever I allocate here will be for school, for like teacher gifts and small supplies and her Starbucks, things like that. So this one will not be we won't be doing this one today. Definitely want to fund our month ahead. So I want to put month ahead here, month ahead, month ahead, month ahead, because I definitely want to hit those. So for Wise Beauty, which is me, I get 20 bucks. So this is $20 for me. I'm going to take that. I'm going to subtract minus 20. And my binder, this is my personal binder. And then Yomi is my name. I will put that in my beauty. This one is an envelope that I got from the Rich Broke Mom a while ago. Each icon equals 10, but I just put in whatever I want. And then I have a little planner supplies, so that we could just buy not only planner stuff, but like Etsy things. But right now we're not funding that. That's not important. So we get that. 40 for emergency. So we're going to grab 20 here. So let's equal minus 20. 20 is going to emergency. And if you're wondering why I do this low amounts for the emergency, is because I have a good amount in the bank from my bonus for true emergency. So this is extra funding in case I need cash hands-on. So we're going to go ahead and put 40 into our MZO budgets. So that's going to be 5, 15, 35, and 40. Oops. So we're going to let that dry, and we're going to apply $40 into my long-term funds. And if you want to meet my binder, this is our long-term savings. I don't know if you can see that on here, but long-term. And I'll put the person who did this dashboard. It's really, really light. Where I have the 6 to 9 month expenses, any unplanned big ticket items, any replacements which I want to fill up. So we'll leave this one out. Tech, we already know. Bought 2 phones. Travel is not an immediate one. Travel can be anything from going on a road trip, things like that. Vacation is an actual vacation. Any annual, we are not planning. And we are Disney family, my daughter and I. And we love to go to Disney, but we went, I guess, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago already. So we're not planning that. And this is for a future home, if and when I can come into a lot of money. So continue with me here, my friend. So we funded our 40. Alrighty. So for a month ahead, we have quite a few. So we'll pull minus 85, minus 40, minus, oops, 65, minus 30. $352 are going. So I'm going to round that up to 350. You guys, I have to recount this. So 85 plus 70 plus 65 equals 220. 220. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking out. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. So what am I writing? I don't know how to deal with a lot of money. All right. Okay. So 220 is going to our month ahead. Just going to put that there. And this is my month ahead binder. And I've already pre-allocated. So let's look at my month ahead. My month ahead. For rent, we have $23.50. Utilities, $300. Bills are approximately $800. Groceries, about $1,000 a month. So we're just trying to. So my goal for this one is completely to basically have a month's worth of salary so that we can support it. So what I'll do is just kind of go through. I'm gonna pre-fund $20, $40, $50 is my Wi-Fi. So that's in this category here, utilities. So that's completely paid off. Yay. So that's done. Groceries, I'm going to put $50 as well. So 40, 50 until we get there. It's $500 a month to $1,000 depending if you include takeout and stuff like that. So groceries is going to get 50 for this batch. Car is going to get 40. Let's see how much we have left. Actually, I'm going to put it into rent because rent is more important. Okay, rent is going to get 40. So utilities got something, groceries got something. Let's go ahead and put $40 in the car. And that's up until we get to $615. It won't be fully funded. I'm going to put the remaining $40 to bills. Because again, if we're broke, we're not going to have a car or gas. Alright, so that is that. So that's going to complete the funding for a month ahead. So I feel like that's a good start. Now, with the remaining amount of money, so we've done school, we've done month ahead. Let's see what we have left. Okay, my friends, I was trying to rush through the video during my lunch hour and I didn't anticipate it being this long, but here we are. We're at $352. We'll continue to sync our cash envelopes. So I am going to, from this 352, I'm going to apply 100 for weekly challenges. So it's almost like investing. So we'll continue to do $100. These are for the weekly mini Mondays. So I'll just put mini Mondays here. And these are 3 packs of 20 in singles. So 20, 40, 60. And I've applied 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I think 100 is a good starting point, which means I'm applying $25 a week for Mini Mondays. So you tell me what you do and if that's the way you do it. And then the remaining 252, right? So that's what we have. Will be applied to, we are going to apply to a little bit to each category. We've already done month ahead, which was a priority for me. So we're going into my daughter's binder. For those of you who don't know, I'm a single mom of 1. She's 13, going on 21, but here we are. And I got these scratchers from Beezy's Things. I'm going to go ahead and scratch all of them and see what we have. And hopefully we can continue to fund. Make this a little bit fun. Oh, I guess this is this way. We have a 4, an 8. And this is just her spending money. She loves to spend my cash. So that's 18 right there. 20, $22. So that's not too shabby. And I have so many of these, so I will probably continue doing that. So that's $22 for my baby. And that's exactly what I had in singles. So we'll apply that to her shopping or her Starbucks. She loves Starbucks, guys. She loves it. For beauty, let's see. This is another high number. Let's give her, and she's not too much of a makeup person, but ooh, this one might be high. So we have 8, 9, maybe I have this backwards. 7, and that's 15. We have 17 and 20. Not too bad. Make that fun. Plus it gives me a number to add. Sometimes I don't even know what to add. Don't know what's enough. So 20 for that one. Right? So I'll just calculate this. So 22, 20. Let's see how much she gets for shopping. Let's see if I have this backwards. This might be backwards. Is that a 6? We have a 6. Oh no. We had that backwards. So it was a 9 and a 6. Whoops. Let's do it again. A 2 and a 1. So we have 10, 16, 19, 20, 21. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't have change. 1 second. Okay, my friend submitted a little change and she has a total of 21 going into shopping. So how fun is that? I love using challenges upon challenges just to allocate, because it just gets us started. And school's not getting anything, as I mentioned. From her, this is an envelope I created. I'm just going to include a 5 here. It was meant for school, but it's any gifts that are coming from her. So this is more for like teachers' gifts. I ended up spending so much money this year, not knowing how many teachers she wanted to gift to. So that's a 5 for that one. And that's going to total us $135. Oh, this challenge in the back to school challenge. And her birthday is going to get 10 for now. Her birthday isn't until next year, February. But it's going to be okay to start. So where did we leave off? So this was 22. This was 20. This was 21. School didn't get anything. This was 5 and 10. $78. So 252 minus 78. We have $174 left. I wanted to put something in her Sweet 15 folder, but that can wait. That's not priority. So let's move on to our next binder. As I mentioned before, this is our sort of long-term binder. This is money that we need to allocate, but we don't need right away. So expenses, we added a little something earlier. This is 6 to 9 months expenses or a quick emergency. So I'm going to put long-term. Okay. So for unplanned, I'm going to add $10. I'll try to use these fives. And I will, so we already have 20 in there. So we'll add 10 for unplanned. Big ticket is going to get 5. Replacements is going to get 50 because I am looking to buy some blinds. So let's see, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's going to get $50. All right. Tech is not getting anything because we just bought 2 phones. Travel isn't getting anything. Vacation isn't getting anything. Home, etc. So that's it for the long term. So what does that leave us with? 78 minus 65 equals, I'm sorry, 252 minus 78 minus 65. That's $109. That's what we should have left. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Very good. 109. So 109. And this is my car binder. If you're interested in this binder, I got it from Beezy's Things. And the envelopes are from Amazon. And this is just my car binder. May have mentioned my car's new ish. So it doesn't require too much maintenance, but we do want to fund it because things do come up. So for car insurance, I want to get ahead for the 6 months. I'm going to apply, let's go ahead and put 20 for car insurance. 10, 15, 20. Oops. All right. For car maintenance, we're going to put 20, 10, 15, 20. For car repairs, this past June, I got everything done. So I'm just going to put $5 just in case. I want to bulk this up, but not at the moment. Same thing for car tags. I'm due to get car tags next year. Everything's been done for this year already. So I'm just going to put $5 in that one. Okay. And car wash, I'm going to put, let's see how much we have. 15, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, we're going to skip car wash. I do want to buy a membership because it's just easier. Tolls, we'll just put 10. I don't really travel much. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But every so often, I will have to cross a bridge, and it's good to have some money in there. For license, isn't getting anything. My renewal is not due for a couple of years. New tires either. And extra payment. So that's it for the car. I wrote down for the car binder, we included $80. So that leaves me with $29 left. What I'm going to do is take, you guys know I love crispy bills. There's $25 here, 5, 10, 15, 25. I am going to use that for myself, probably. And I will include these $4 into this from her folder because there is a 4 category on here. So that's what we will do. And that, my friends, is how quickly it took us 6 weeks to save $933 and just as quickly to allocate them to all of our sinking funds. So I hope this served as your motivation to save slow, save steady, keep on going. You can do this All those little bits help. $5, $2, $3. Thank you so, so, so much for being here. This video is already long enough. I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, it costs nothing, nothing, nothing to be kind. Thank you.